the missing link in the IRS scandal, the beginning of linking the IRS suppression and of conservative groups to the White House. The missing link began to be forged last week. But most people ignored it because we were too busy focusing on the Ukraine and on the Middle East. But the fact of the matter is that there was very important testimony last week by Deputy Attorney General Cole, the number 2 person in the Justice Department. He said that right after the Citizens United decision by the Supreme Court allowing these conservative groups like Tea Party to spend money directly in political contests, right after that decision, the Justice Department, Holder's Justice Department, key ally of Obama, asked the IRS to come to a meeting to discuss whether there was a basis for criminal prosecution of the Tea Party groups. Was there a basis for going after them for perjured statements or other misstatements that they've made in various filings? And they had a meeting, and the result was a conclusion that no, it was not possible to prosecute that. There hadn't been that level of violation, so that avenue was closed. Now, obviously, what happened next, a few weeks later, is that they settled on the strategy of harassing these groups as they apply for their tax-exempt status. The one obviously followed the other. And if the initial overture for criminal prosecution was made by the Justice Department, which is to say Holder, which is to say Obama, then very likely the follow-on step, which was to monitor their tax-exempt status and harass them in that way, was also orchestrated from the White House. Not proof yet, but the very beginning of the link that would constitute the smoking gun in this scandal. And then there's a further report that Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, the senator from Rhode Island, curious name, wrote a letter to the IRS in 2013 asking again, was there a basis for criminal prosecution of the various officials of the Tea Party groups? There was no answer given because as soon as the letter was received, the whole scandal about targeting conservative groups blew up in their faces. So this is a terribly important development in this process, and I just want us to all understand that. We now have, you have to build this bridge, we now have Justice asking IRS to respond to Citizens United with criminal prosecution, and IRS saying, no, we can't. Next step will be to say we can do the audits, tying it to justice, and then eventually going back to the White House. That's what unraveling those emails is going to accomplish. Thanks for watching.